You know, anthrax is a pretty interesting disease, man. I mean, outbreaks are very rare and cases are uncommon. But if weaponized, you pretty much can't escape it. Let's go! Anthrax is a bacteria with rods in it, found in agricultural regions, usually developing much of male, and thrice not be caught in it. When in non-natural form, it's used as a weapon, don't worry, the gut put a lock on it. If less than 1,000, you can treat it, no problem. Vaccine is not very available. Oh, you want to know how it's transmitted? Are you sure? Inhale, consume skin injection. Are you trying to stay healthy and safe? Distance from such livestock is great.
No anthrax 800 spot. Touches your skin, get ulcers and blisters. And if you stay eating that dirty meat, you will probably get sick in the kitchen, And if you breathe it, forget it. Feel pain in your lymph nodes and lungs. You'll go into shock and good luck. Lastly, injection leads to fever and blisters. You probably can't get this vaccine. It's meant for the army, not the army and scientists have it. And if there's an outbreak, then y'all get it.
Anthrax is a bacteria with rods in it, found in agricultural regions, usually developing much of male, and thrice not be caught in it. When in non-natural form, it's used as a weapon, don't worry, the gut put a lock on it. If less than 1,000, you can treat it, no problem. Vaccine is not very available.
It's transmitted 4 different ways. First is cutaneous, and this one ain't bad. It's when you touch animal products and anthrax from them gets an open wound. Now for inhalation, it's when you breathe in the spores. Don't breathe in around infected cattle unless you're wanting to lose a battle. You shouldn't be eating infected meat, like really. You go get gastrointestinal, so no. Getting anthrax this way make you fart. There's only one more way to get anthrax, and it has to get injected in you. Yeah, you should be keeping your distance from uncooked meat and the dirtiest cattle. And cattle this dirty only common in poor nations there aren't many cases. Don't be worried.
Anthrax is a bacteria with rods in it, found in agricultural regions, usually developing much of male, and thrice not be caught in it. When in non-natural form, it's used as a weapon, don't worry, the gut put a lock on it. If less than 1,000, you can treat it, no problem. Vaccine is not very available. Like, treatment is possible. Most cases aren't even that bad, just use antibiotics. That's why there's not a public vaccine. You shouldn't be very alarmed if you have anthrax, unless you breathe it in. Anthrax is a bacteria with rods in it, found in agricultural regions, usually developing much of male, and thrice not be caught in it. When in non-natural form, it's used as a weapon, don't worry, the gut put a lock on it. If less than 1,000, you can treat it, no problem. Vaccine is not very available. Oh, you want to know how it's transmitted? Are you sure? Inhale, consume skin injection. Are you trying to stay healthy and safe? Distance from such livestock is great.
Fart.